Dear students, in this lecture from the concept graphs of trigonometric functions, today we are going to draw the graph of sec function, that is y is equal to sec x. Now here first of all we will revise the concept that already we have defined all the trigonometric ratios on the standard unit circle like this. So see here, this is the standard unit circle, that means radius is equal to 1, and depending on the position of point P anywhere on the circumference of a circle, we know that x coordinate of point P means value of cos ratio for that particular angle, and y coordinate means value of sine ratio for that particular angle. So let us see here some standard positions. If you have point P here, then 1 comma 0 means for 0 degree the value of cos 0 is 1, value of sine 0 is 0. Similarly here, if you measure the angle from positive x-axis, then the for this position of point P the angle will be 90 degree, and this is the value of cos 90 degree, that is 0, and this is the value of sine 90 degree, that is 1, and so on like this. Means we have to measure the angle from positive x-axis always. Then we get x is equal to cos theta and y is equal to sine theta with respect to the corresponding angle for that particular point P. Okay. Now for the function y is equal to sec x, first of all we will define the domain and range of this sec function. Now all of you know that sec x means 1 upon sine x. 1 upon cos x. Sec x means 1 upon cos x. Now we will find out the domain of this sec function. Now when cos x is equal to 0, that implies for that particular angle sec x is equal to infinity or unknown number. Means we have to remove all the points, all the angles from the real line where cos x is equal to 0. So try to get the angles, all such angles where cos function is always 0. So cos x is equal to 0 when now see, when x is equal to, all of you know that for 90 degree, means whenever you on that unit circle, whenever you come to the y axis, then x is equal to pi by 2. For x is equal to pi by 2, cos x is equal to 0, plus or minus both. Then for 3 pi by 2, for the angle plus or minus 3 pi by 2, cos x is equal to 0. Similarly for 5 pi by 2, cos x is equal to 0, and so on like this. So cos x is equal to 0 when x is equal to, see here, I will write this like this, x such that 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, where n belongs to set of integers. 2n plus 1 indicates the odd multiple of pi by 2. So see here, 1 into pi by 2, 3 into pi by 2, 5 into pi by 2, next angle will be 7 into pi by 2, so on like this. So where for this angle cos x is equal to always 0, and in that case sec x is always infinity. Sec x is equal to infinity. Now we will define the domain of the sec function. Now domain is equal to r minus, we have to remove all these points, that is x such that 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, where n belongs to set of integers. Means if you remove all these points where sec x is infinity, then we will get the domain of this sec function. Now what is the range of sec function? As we know that range of cos x is close interval minus 1 to 1, and sec x is the reciprocal of cos x. So to define the range, we will define it as, we have to remove all the points from a real line, that is r minus -1 comma 1. This is the range of sec functions, because it is the reciprocal of cos x, and range of cos x is close interval -1. So range of sec x will be r minus open interval -1 to 1, or you can rewrite this as, see here, you can rewrite this as from minus infinity to -1 union 1 to infinity, like this. Means just you remove the open interval -1 to 1. -1 is included, 1 is also included, because reciprocal of 1 is 1. So value of sec x is possible, that is sec x is equal to 1, or sec x is equal to -1 also. So including 1 and -1, we will write from 1 to infinity and from -1 to -infinity. That is the meaning of r minus open interval -1 to 1. So this is the domain and this is the range of sec function. Now with the help of this knowledge, now we will try to draw the graph of sec function. Now let us see the graph of cos function first of all, and for that this is the standard table to draw the graph of cos x. Now see, all of you know how to draw the graph of cos function. Here it is shown by dotted line like this. For 0, cos 0 is 1, cos pi by 2 is 0, cos pi is -1, cos 3 pi by 2 is 0, then cos 2 pi is 1, and so on like this. See here all the values, and related to that we have drawn the graph of cos function like this, show by dotted line. Now all of you know that whenever cos function is 0 for the particular angle, sec function is infinity, because sec x is the reciprocal of cos x. So here for pi by 2 sec x is infinity, for 3 pi by 2 sec x is infinity, for minus pi by 2 sec is infinity, for minus 3 pi by 2 sec x is infinity. So just you draw the vertical line passing through the pi by 2, passing through 3 pi by 2, passing through minus pi by 2, and passing through minus 3 pi by 2 in this graph. Graph of cos x is shown by dotted line. Now how will you draw the graph of sec function? So see here, for this particular point, means as here cos 0 is 1, see for the angle 0, value of cos ratio is 1. Similarly sec 0 is also 1, and so we get this one as a point of sec function. Means for the interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, we know the value of sec function at the point 0, that is sec 0 is 1, because cos 0 is also 1. Now to draw the graph of sec function, we will show here for cos pi by 2, as cos pi by 2 is 0, sec pi by 2 is infinity. So how will you draw the graph? See, from 0 to pi by 2, as the cos function is decreasing, see here, from 0 to pi by 2 cos function is decreasing, that's why sec function is increasing. Means starting from 1, we have to draw the graph of sec function as it is increasing from 0 to pi by 2, and it increases and it reaches to infinity. So just you show for pi by 2, just you have to show that sec function is increasing and it reaches to infinity. Do not touch the red line. So here we get the curve like this. Now from minus pi by 2 to 0, see here, from minus pi by 2 to 0, cos function is increasing. See here, cos function is increasing, and sec x is the reciprocal of cos x. So as cos x is increasing, sec x is decreasing. So now for minus pi by 2, sec x is infinity. Sec x is infinity. So here just I will show the for minus pi by 2 sec x is infinity. So we have to show like this, and at sec x is decreasing from this point, from minus pi by 2 to 0. So we have to show that at the point 0 the value of sec function is 1. So it is decreasing like this. See, from minus pi by 2 to 0 sec function is decreasing. So we get this one as a graph of sec function between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Now similarly here if you observe from pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2, for pi by 2 sec function is infinity, and for 3 pi by 2 also sec function is infinity. But as we know that cos pi is minus 1, sec pi is also minus 1. Now from pi by 2 to pi, cos function is decreasing. See here, cos function is decreasing from pi by 2 to pi. Cos function is decreasing. So sec function will be increasing. Now from infinity to this point, the sec function is increasing like this. See here. So from minus infinity, here sec pi by 2 will be minus infinity. So we have to show like this. It is increasing like this, and it reaches to 1. And after that, from pi to 3 pi by 2, as cos function is increasing, we have to show that sec function is decreasing like this. So we get the graph here between pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. We have to show like this. It increases from pi by 2 to pi, and then from pi to 3 pi by 2 it decreases. Okay. Now similarly here also, see, for minus pi by 2 cos function is 0, so sec is infinity. But for minus pi, cos of minus pi is minus 1, so sec of minus pi is also minus 1. Now if you observe here, then from minus 3 pi by 2 to minus pi, cos function is decreasing. See here, cos function is decreasing, and from minus pi to minus pi by 2 cos function is increasing. So with respect to that, we have to draw the graph of sec function like this. It increases from minus 3 pi by 2 to minus pi, and it decreases from minus pi to minus pi by 2 like this. Okay. So for the particular interval like this, from minus 3 pi by 2 to minus pi by 2, or from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, then for pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2, so on like this, we get all these curves like this. Okay. So this is the graph of sec function with the help of graph of cos function. Okay. Thank you.